Buenos dias. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good one. One more day till Monday, but hopefully you got some days off next week for Turkey Day. Anyhow, more Borderlands. Sorry, Outer Worlds soon to commence. On Borderlands 4, I will be returning to that game sometime soon, but really love me an RPG, so gonna play the hell out of this one for a while. But we will eventually make our way back to Borderlands 4, The Witcher, God of War, Fallout London, all those other good games I never got to finish. Anywho, hello. Stop by, chat, let me know what you got, what's on your thought, all that good stuff. Alright. Here we go. Look at all these dead people. Alright, read that last night.
This unit will provide public transportation schedules as they become available.
That piece looks different from the others. If it's an original, we ought to take it with us. You know, for safekeeping.
Good idea. Alright. So apparently those things are around here, eh? Noted.
Please note that tram arrivals and departures may be delayed at this time.
No joke. Nice view though, eh? Cool. What's up, handler? Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this tunnel. Going on, old timer.
Ah, you've returned in one piece. Did you perchance acquire those precious items we spoke about?
Yep. I have both files right here. Gotta say, don't look much like manuscripts.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Come now, hand them over. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these indeed.
Who's your handler? Your agent? Your ghostwriter?
Just a local logistical agent operating here on Sub Rosa's behalf. Undoubtedly you've heard of us. She sent me here to collect these files. They were meticulously kept by the vigilant who lived here before the war. Prominent woman, knew many folk, before a landmine dashed such hopes.
So you lied to me and tricked me into stealing for you. You must be loaded working for a criminal organization and my rate just doubled. What do the files of this dead vigilant have to do with you? Number 3.
Nothing to do with me. Everything to do with business. What the vigilant knew, some folk would pay premium for. I'm sure you understand. Now, this little old spider has to get his affairs in order. Here's something for your troubles. Farewell.
Hi, Spider.
Before I forget, stop by Agent Kobor in Matriarch's Mercy if you ain't already. Helping me should be enough to get you past her lackey. Now get! Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your...
Nope. What's up, bro sheets? How you doing? Hope you having a good Sunday.
Until the next tram arrives.
I don't give a damn about no tram, Sam. Bullshit. Pig Essentials.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? Don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath for Val.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time. Where's your fighting spirit?
Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Ain't gonna climb the corporate ladder with that attitude. You could just learn to duck, you know. Can't say I'm thrilled about aiding an arbiter, especially considering he ain't been forthcoming about his motives. Hope it don't come back to bite us. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander? Oh, I see. You're... Seems friendly enough, though I reckon he's seen his fair share...
It'll come back to bite us. Most definitely. What's up, big monster?
How are the informant lines treating you?
Oh, you know.
Everything good?
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. Got people who built us better here.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Bit of the camp you want to just look at?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take much solace in that with so many dead. It wasn't easy, but we did it. What can I say? Maybe I should have been an inspector. Number one.
I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
I think I see what you're getting at. I'll check it out.
Sharp. I like it. Thank you kindly.
Salutations once more.
Still stolen springs. Password, third chance, don't forget. Enter passcode. Compromising findings, Angelo. I'm hereby tripling my fee. I specifically left Auntie Cleo's to get away from all this void damned paperwork. Then you asked me to go hunting for old ship documents. Took me 20 plus hours to do all the searching. Worse is that we can't even meaningfully cash in on the wreck. There was one behemoth of a salvaging agreement. There was, alright, out on it, dating from a couple of months before the invasion. When it went down, somebody came in, stripped the most valuable components, and made a fortune. Everything left ain't worth the expense of picking through. Sorry to disappoint you, except I ain't pay me. Subject, Minister Desmond, Buchanan, Mover Street. Compromising findings, Mover Street keeps a tight lid on public persona figures since the way he presents himself is how he keeps his bits flowing. No dead sprats in his closet, no red on his record. But one of our people spotted him wandering around some backwater on Paradise Island in the wee hours of the morning wearing naught but his hat. Oh. Got no idea who might make use of that information, but you know how it is in Annie's Choice. Any dirt's dirt enough.
I recruited a Protectorate subject, direct light from Bastion. Middle of the Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen ACAD execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
I've got no qualms with you, friend.
If you're with us, I'll assume you're not
gonna get
against
dead
us.
out there.
You and Sub Rosa? We're a good team. So you decided to help the black market. That's using your gray.
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. and I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sabrosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops? Number one.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on? Take it that was what you suspected, Tristan? Yes, I knew there'd be intrigue. Number 3.
More than I'd care for there to be. But the important part is that I was correct. I knew I was right to be suspicious.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Sure.
After I smash this guy's skull in.
Run along now.
What?
Run along
What?
now.
What?
Run along now. Run along now.
Run along now.
More than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Would you call me home? Nice. Nice. Take camouflage for 8 seconds after kill somebody with a sneak attack. While camouflage enemies cannot see you, and attacks are always sneak attacks. Has 10-minute cooldown between activations. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. Plus 80 recharge rate. Plus 20 evasion, plus 50 combat sprint. Blah, 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 but only 5 armor. Still, free stuff is free stuff. Can't really complain about free stuff. That's all your shit. Okay, bye. Oh. What's this? Anyway. Alright, let's go talk to homeboy.
How's that lone subject of yours working out? Ran screaming back to the Protectorate yet?
No, it's
go.
going a little too well, if I'm honest.
What's up, guys? Secret tunnel. Attention all space cadets. The popcorn you're eating has been pistoned. Film at 11.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of
Appreciate
others.
the like,
we
sir.
are expected to act as wholly
Conroe.
independent entities.
Thank you for sharing,
But
sir. Appreciate
I
it,
fully
appreciate it.
realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled.
You having a good
and
Sunday,
withered.
sir?
During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
During travel together, eh? An agent of the Protectorate would lower himself to work with a third party. Why do you want to travel with me? How do I know I can trust you? Fine, but you have to follow my rules. No, I don't want to deal with someone like you. Go with number 1.
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Ah, cool, brother. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and the likes, man, and shares. Always welcome, bro. Stop by whenever you get time. I'll check you out. What's up, Rock and Fix? Has a protectorate, protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours? Who do you think killed her? I think that a high-ranking arbiter would have their own ship. Suppose I'm convinced you accompany me, but you need to follow my orders. Who do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate.
Sweet.
Suffice it to say
I
for
might,
now
man. Sunday night
that I
and it's
fear
early,
the true
so
killer is within the
might be on for
Protectorate.
quite a while, though. Check you later if you stop by, man. How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest
Hey,
of
what's
my
going on,
abilities.
Sammy? How you doing? Appreciate the likes. Nonetheless, the circumstances and the heart means all. Appreciate you stopping by, Sam. I think that a high-ranking arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me
Sunday night,
conspicuous.
not doing all right. Just had some chili. It was delicious.
I
And
knew
just
Sub
playing some
Rosa
Outer
would
Worlds
offer
2
steady
before I have to go to
transport
work
as long
in
as I
one day.
paid their
Hope you're having a good
exorbitant
night.
fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
All right. Suppose I'm convinced. You accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I'll be dealing with people of multiple factions, no killing them without my go-ahead. If you're going to be on my ship, I expect you to pull your weight. Number uno.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it.
Well,
But if
appreciate
my
you
sense
fingering
of
my
duty
heart. Hell
outpaces
yeah.
my willingness to comply
And
with
the
an
friendship
order,
necklace.
or if you
Appreciate
attack
it.
my brethren unprovoked, our relationship
And the perfume,
will
I
come
could probably
to an
use it.
abrupt end.
Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most
Hey man,
fruitful.
appreciate you too.
I'm
Thanks
sure
for
we
stopping
shall
by.
discover much together.
I know you was busy.
Incognito is approaching maximum crew capacity. Note, due to its size and weight, the hammer is included in that estimate.
Yankton is approaching maximum crew capacity. Due to its size and weight, the hammer is included in that estimate. My hammer? There's a crowd waiting for us at the ship. Nice. Too hard to keep. We're gonna go ahead and put Niles back and take
All
this
right,
dude for a spin.
but don't come to
Have a
me
good
with
one, brother.
tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've
Thanks
gone.
for sharing
Let us
again.
be off,
Sharing
Commander.
again. You're the best, Sammy. Honk honk. Whoop whoop. Oh shit. I stole that by accident. My bad. Alright, so now every 3 melee attacks. Appreciate all the likes. What's up, Joe bro, sorry. I thought that was you. I'm not wearing my glasses. Alright, and good evening. Appreciate the follow, brother. That leaves me 8 away from goal. Appreciate it, and all the likes. Hey. Sammy knows everybody, man. Alright. Every 3 melee attacks, Tristan activates his hammer, grenade, dealing bonus physical damage. Ah, that's nice. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan. I'm going to go with the attack. And then this one, when choosing to start a fight. What's up, Chris? Welcome in, brother. Rocking out tonight or what? Hey, everybody's stopping by. Joe Survivor. Oh yeah, Sammy's highly recommended. Appreciate the heart, me, Chris. Thanks for stopping in, dude. This is the most people I think I've had active in my chat since I started streaming on TikTok. Alright. When choosing to start a fight, your Tristan will always frighten enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects. Flee from combat for 8 seconds. Oh, dude, that sucks. Get a heating pad on that shit and take a nap, bro. Oh yeah, man. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's a great game. But that's just my opinion, dude. I love RPGs. The same guys who made New Vegas. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, Chris. Choose to start a fight using Tristan will always taunt enemies. I think I like this one, fearing him. This one first. No, not too. There we go. Oh, starting the turkey. Nice, nice. Hey. Oh, you work at a restaurant? That's badass.
And live to tell your fellows about my story.
Used to work at a few.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
I heard a lot of good things about Dragman's Dogma. Supposed to be really good.
Get caught unawares, all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
This way. Appreciate all the likes and the gifts, man. Appreciate it. All the best. I don't care what y'all say about each other behind each other's backs. Just a joke. Just a joke. Y'all are all cool. That makes sense, bro. I work for Medicaid, but I hate talking about that shit when I'm not working. Nothing fun about insurance. Wait, what mission am I on? Same. Food is life, man. For sure. Alright, so I guess... Nothing here. Oh, that's right, I'm on the wrong planet. Man, I just made some delicious chili tonight, even though it had beans. Despite the fact that it had beans, it was still delicious chili. Some Doritos in it. Hell yeah. This is Outer Worlds 2. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be headed. I think that planet. I think I'm supposed to be headed back to this planet. Same. Gotta try everything once. Sometimes
That
twice.
tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Verick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Yeah, me too. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by and the likes and all that stuff, man. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest. Hope you feel better. Here we go. Exactly where I just was. God damn it. Get to work making some chili, man. It's good stuff. At least it was great down here. Perfect fucking weather for chili. Being all rainy and crap. Do love the rain. What's up, Mutant Mink? Welcome, welcome. Hey, beef stew's also good, bro. Can't beat beef stew. Well, I mean, you could try.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but also, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
Nice. I'm in Texas, though. Way down here, South Texas. What was that attack us
I
earlier?
can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the
What's up,
attack was
KK?
launched, but
Welcome
that is
in,
not
welcome in.
under
Appreciate
my
everyone
purview.
stopping by.
I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice
Like and
realized they
subscribe
couldn't
and all
get
that
through
good
our
stuff.
defensive
Appreciate
measures,
all y'all,
they
man.
wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
I'm actually heading up to New Mexico in about 2 weeks. 18-hour drive from where I'm at. Gonna go see my niece and my brother. Lives out in Albuquerque. Love New Mexico. Should be living in the mountains, not down here by the water. Alright. Why is that? What else is going on around here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots are out there? What were you saying about scavengers? I have to ask about the creatures. Number 3.
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
What kind of zealots are out there?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I
Hell
believe
yeah.
they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
Screw them riffs. What are you saying about the scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse
Remember
of stimulants
Tucumari
has made them
and
severely
Dells.
unbalanced
Somewhere in
and
New Mexico.
prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps.
I've been
of
up
them
there quite a
northwest of
few
here.
times, dude. I love
I'd
stopping through
strongly
Roswell
advise
when I'm up
keeping your
there too.
distance.
Bit corny, dude, but I always have fun down there. Lots of cool shops. Thanks for the info. Have a good one, Sammy. Take it easy. Appreciate you stopping by. See you on the Mania. Namanya? Mañana.
All
Honk,
your
honk.
endeavors
Whoop, whoop.
elicit expected results.
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
Could be just the one, buddy. Luckily, I only have a 3-day week next week, so get through to Wednesday. I'll be flying high. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm on my way to New Mexico. Excited. You ever been to that Meow Wolf place up there, dude? Went up there last time we were there. That place is a freaking trip. I loved it. They built one down here in Grapevine, but haven't had a chance to head out there yet.
Just a moment.
All right.
Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. Now I want to hear that Tom Petty song. I'm here on orders from Ruth. Skip the rigmarole. I'm here on business for the presiding bishop. Forgive me, but can this wait? I'm on assignment for Ruth Bassar. There we go. I'm going to go with number 1.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress.
That's
It
right.
has been rather
Get out of the way of my ingress.
Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1.
Okay,
no
gotcha.
crowding.
We
Rule
drive
number
through there
2,
on the way up there.
Avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Non-specific imminent danger. That's my favorite kind. What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory.
Well, explain it
Our
anyway.
seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when?
Yeah, that Meow Wolf
Unclear.
place is a trip, dude. Don't go there on
Stay away
anything
from
mind-altering.
in
It'll
all
mess you up.
probability, you won't have to find out.
You people sure take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
That sounds insulting. I thought refugee and chemists were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Is there a rule number tris?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. The invaders, I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. The invaders.
I don't think it'll return to how it was.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Wasteland.
Thus,
Hello there.
and then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement. Meant to ask about the situation in town, but your presence here distracted me.
Distraction and I are old colleagues at this point. My part in these shared circumstances is admittedly somewhat unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were.
Oh, yeah? Good.
That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
Right. So you're just mathing out here in public so passerbys can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Better the other 10.26% of the time they're asking you if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical
What's up,
jump correlated to residents
Alaji?
within Matriarch's Mercy
How you doing?
has
How
some
you doing?
pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Sure they are. Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy. Better to have shelter than be eaten by raptidons. Check. Number 2.
By quite a healthy statistical margin, yes. We nurture the body while we minister to the mind. We organize. We adapt. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I'll let you get back to it.
Then
Thank you for
back
shutting
to it I shall get.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Yeah. Nerd. Alright.
Please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards.
Self-centered apologies,
What's up?
outsider.
It's
As a
okay.
vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself.
Me?
Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't need an abacus to predict
yeah,
your
Paradise
path lies
Island
elsewhere.
was fun. I had a lot of trouble at the end on that Vox location that you're going to end up going to. Secret is don't sneak. I'm horrible at sneaking, dude. Couldn't. I just blasted everybody away. That's how I finally passed it. Alright, what if I promise not to take up too much of your time? I was curious about the refugees.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in the settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Uh-huh. All right. Oh, sex, not sex. Got you. You haven't actually told me anything about the situation here. Wait, that's how you've been helping the displaced here? Talking to her at them? Sorry, I just nodded off there. Number one.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations.
Yeah, dude, I
doing
love the
rounds,
shock weapons. Those are
education
some of
has
my
proven
favorite.
to have a 13.7% increase
fire
in
ones, the
overall
incendiary
quality
ones
of
aren't
life.
bad either.
I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on Order history, plus
You get a
some
good
mathematics
shock
for a
weapon
little
after
added
completing the box.
razzle-dazzle.
Yeah, I mainly use a shock weapon and keep that robot with you, the one that does the heals. That really helps a lot too. But letting them get out ahead of you and soak up all that damage, that was what really got me through, I think. Just like stay back and let them run in. Try to sneak around and heal them while you can. As long as you level them up too, you can breeze through it. Do you think people are listening? Think we have different ideas of what constitutes practical advice? Keep up the good work. I'm gonna go with one.
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
This one right here, I love this one. You get that at the end of Vox. He's very nice. And this one you get when you get to the next map. I love this fucking hammer that I'm carrying right now.
What happened to this place? The law.
This is when you get at the end of
Every
Vox.
scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will process all of our equations.
Abbott Newell.
By the law. It's you. Oh,
It is
thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come.
Me?
I am in desperate need of your help.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm in desperate need of medical attention.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for many things.
Excuse me.
Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right
Thank you.
as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
Yeah, tell me what you need.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions in the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes,
What's up,
I can treat sickness
Kitticus?
as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Yeah, as for a medical specialist, very well.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad. with my thanks.
You should know that I rescued an automech doctor.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you.
I thank you.
Will there be anything else?
Yes, there was something further.
How can I be of service?
Show me what you got.
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
A primer that grants moderate heal over time. Plus 20 damage resistance when crashing. Gain additional medical and healing. I'm alright. Wait.
The savior of medicine, how can I be of service? My supplies are...
I will take that.
This unit is taking inventory of
Hey,
its
it's the one I healed earlier.
stockpile.
Electromagnetic radiation and re-emit some based on its temperature and composition. Still,
Oh, nice. That is cool. What's up, Swank? Not here. I don't even have some of these weapons yet. That looks fucking cool. Alright.
star.
That we're alright.
In fact, such a concept
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot assign you to help?
Nope, but it seems like you need it.
Yes. Unfortunately, you are the first to notice. Infrastructure requests from the displaced exceed present resource capacity. The mounting accumulation of prevailing desideratum is regrettably beyond us. Or, beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person, impossibly stretched thin, and unable to attend to the needs of the displaced.
Where exactly do you need the most help?
One priority concern stands out. Well, something of a dispute, really. One where my latest near-future prognostics report may provide some guidance. Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone?
The Order is keeping the zone off limits for shady reasons. Talk to me like I'm not from around here.
Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the Seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Precisely how is the exclusion zone dangerous? So they're an unstoppable force and you're an immovable object. Maybe they'll consider this certain peril as exasperating as I do. Number one.
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The Seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. We can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold?
Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself if you aren't already acquainted. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about the voice of the displaced?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order.
Nice.
Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade.
Earlier you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
So if I learn about everyone's concern, I'll learn enough to trust. I'll learn enough trust to earn enough trust to resolve this dispute. I've spoken to a few people with valid concerns about the conditions in the camp.
These are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Form your own opinion. And when you are ready, you will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Yeah.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've
Any
made
advice
some
on where to
inquiries.
poke around or who to poke?
Have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of... Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests.
Alright, have a good one. See ya in the funny papers.
You're right. The universe does not I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now.
All y'all a
I
bunch of
suppose that
know-it-alls.
designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
How does the Order predict the
Utilize
future?
a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Your little department does what now? So you tell everyone in the Order what to do?
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions? How do weekly prognostic reports and personalized order predictions differ? Lord.
Unforeseen factors, random element, but as we close in on solving the
Tell me
universal
about
equation,
this settlement.
Matriarch's Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in droves.
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person here will swear by the Order's predictive methods. If none of the other refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help elsewhere. Number 2.
I believe my services will be increasingly sought after the more of the displaced learn of our methods. Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts. One of our recent guests, Rolo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways if my own humble assertions are not enough. I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
I think that answers everything.
Well, I do believe you're needed elsewhere. Farewell.
See you, buddy.
Please, don't distract me from my more
Call Lyft. Use input code now. Yeah, alright then.
Please, don't take me on a tangent. I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello. Have an intellectually stimulating day.
You too. What a great compliment. I'm gonna start using that. Have an intellectually stimulating day. It's great.
Oh, a visitor.
How's it go, Rolo?
Noted. Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Officer Vicarage mentioned you had a good experience with the order predictions. Oh, I'm a threat, alright, just maybe not to you, so I wouldn't show up on a pop. I'm gonna go with one.
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
Good job. Could just be a coincidence, could it? How accurate would you say the order's predictions
I mean,
are?
if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers. I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
So you'd say the order's predictions have helped you? Could just be a coincidence, couldn't it? Their forecasts just seem impractically vague to me, I guess. Number one.
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Hey, Abu!
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge.
Thanks, Ricardo
I'm afraid
Montalban.
I've no refreshments available, but can I interest
What's up,
you in
man?
a customary debate over decidability?
No time for that. Ruth said we could help one another out. Decidability. What in the boy are you talking about? Start using smaller words or I'm going to start using bullets. Alright. Number one.
Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
You speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order. In a word, revenge. I'm hunting down the woman who nearly killed me, Augustine de Vries. Back up a bit. What was that about compartmentalization? Maybe we should have this conversation in private, just the two of us. Number 4.
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of the Order. Number 1.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia. I have proved Victor's conspiring with a group of dangerous zealots with ties to the Order. Number 1.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
It's possible he's been manipulated into believing his actions serve the plan. Victor might not have a stomach for violence, but his co-conspirators almost certainly do. A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order. He wouldn't be a very good conspirator if he went around shouting about it. I'm gonna go with number 1.
Good intentions have led scienticians in the past to stray down paths most troubling. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise
About
caution.
time. Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing? What exactly is Victor working on this Enray Range that's so important? Number 1.
Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Is that all? I laugh in the face of such dangers. Are those the same cultists that rush at the rifts? Sounds more and more like Victor's working with the traitor I'm hunting.
Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries
There's a lot
over
of
a
merit to my
conspiracy
worries.
within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now, how can I return the favor and help you? No offense, Abbott, but why should I help you? Yes, the time to start busting some kneecaps. I didn't need your permission, but okay. Number 1.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors
So,
in
Megan?
our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit
Joseph,
both of us to
what's
root
going
them
on, bro?
out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions, and here I thought we were all getting along so well. I'm an agent with the Earth Directorate. What more do you need to know? Respectfully, go void yourself. Number 2.
Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
Number 2.
Gambling is for those who lack an understanding of basic probability theory. I don't make wagers. I make predictions. Accurate ones.
Whatever,
I
backpack
don't
man.
dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
I'll do it. Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this. Just checking. You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Anti's choice? You're just supposed to be helping me. Why am I the one doing all the work? Number 2.
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Number 1. Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise.
Yes,
Here,
all hell, Ruth.
take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory.
Why, thank
Seer
you.
Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
A few more questions before I leave.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Notice you refer to Wiley as a seer. Why is that?
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Fascinating. The talent must come in handy.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
Having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy with the war on. Not sagely. I too value a good lackey. So your friends, colleagues? I don't know, you seem excessively dependent on them. Number 3.
Both, I should hope. We've been collaborating for many years, and, plan willing, for many more to come. Especially given how very uncertain life in the colony has become.
Same response number 1. What's the story with the giant statue outside?
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Haha, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
I plan on it. Latest. Okay.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
These are non-combatants. What are they supposed to do? You're right, we should kill a lot of them. You're a real piece of work, you know that? I'm not discussing this. Seems to me they've suffered enough. Number 2.
There is no such thing as a non-combatant in a system under siege.
Why would they fight to uphold a system that failed them? Easy for you to say if you were trained to fight. You know the risks. You sure are devoted. Number 2.
If Arcadia faced famine, I would pick up a trowel. Expecting a common subject to aid in Arcadia's defense is no different. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
I'd like to discuss personal matters.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
How's life in a arbiter
Quite
treating
well.
you?
I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
Now let's get out of here. I want to kill people.
You
That's
have
a
an
long way
abundance
away.
of valid options for your next mission destination,
Welcome.
Commander.
Thanks.
Enray Range,
Bask in the Order's
Uranium
knowledge.
Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity.
Let's see. Let's go here. What's up, Truck and Biker? A Pyrian angle.
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Finally, Jesus Christ, so much talking in that location. I love a good RPG, but damn it. You've got eyes. Saw that.
Prosecuting! At your word, I shall charge!
Promoting teammate health.
Oh yeah. I do like the hammer. The hammer very fun. Appreciate the share trucking. Hell yeah. Took me about an hour to get through all that damn dialogue. Well, I guess not a whole hour. The first part was completing the missions that I had from last night. Still, that was a lot of dialogue. I'd rather dialogue. Intimidator sounds fun. I'll go with that one. Place looks cool as hell. There we go. Now we on the right road.
Arbiter Rao, you have been observed exhibiting unconventional behavior on board the Incognito.
I told you the lubricant you found was for my armor. If I do not regularly lubricate the joints, I cannot move effectively.
Correction. You have been observed exhibiting 2 unconventional behaviors on board the Incognito. The other behavior involves the daily disinfecting of all controls, buttons, and light control apparatuses.
There's nothing unconventional about sanitation. Microbes may be the smallest of all the Sovereign's foes, but...
This unit appreciates your vigilance against threats both micro and macroscopic.
Yeah, me too. Keep it clean, bro. Dirty people go to hell. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
Oh, nobody saw me steal that. Good. Another car.
This is the Order's anti-air control center.
Oh,
If you
yeah?
don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Shut up. Alright, let's see. It's not stealing if you don't get caught. Anti-air accuracy reports. Current accuracy rates. Blah, 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 blah. Amount of aircraft landing shuttles managed. Cool. Great. Longer term projections for further fine tuning. Blah, blah, blah. Do not land safely or effectively destroy bandit's choice. Great, great, great. Messages. Be advised, new anti-air systems come online and we expect a substantial amount of debris from destroyed enemy landing crafts, blah, blah, blah. Please wear standard safety equipment, blah, blah, blah. Advise that we have made an update to procedure in regards to abandonment and disposal of certain assets. Critical importance, prevent forces of anti-choice, acquiring any logic assembly units. Control the targeting, anti-air weapons without understanding the risk we take. Anytime an anti-air canyon is abandoned, dispose of logic. We have issued updated targeting algorithms. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Super cool. Interesting. Ooh, spook.
Hello? Someone there?
Yeah. What's going on?
Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I'm here on Earth
directorate business. Let me speak to whoever's in charge.
I'm pursuing the party responsible for the attack. You know, the one that originated here. I have read of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Your factory launched an attack on Auntie's Choice. Let me in before they reciprocate. To go with number 1.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have it. Yes, sir. This is Factor Maytuck here. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sorting.
Damn right you will. Let me in. Let me in. What's up, Fella D, Dixon? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Oh, yeah? Luckily, y'all are facing just the right angle for me to do this. Yes. Yes. And guess what? You too. I'll take your mag pit and numbing agent number 7. Now that I've stolen everything from y'all, let's talk.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
Little bit. Show Rit, you can check my papers, but my team's my business. Like it or not. Sure, Rit? Sure, waste time. I'd worry more about Auntie's retaliating than I would us. Show Rit? I'm on a first-name basis with Presiding Bishop and Abbot. Remember that. Gonna protect my team, number 1.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller.
Damn right.
Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here? Do you know who's to blame for the attack? You find Ziranium here? Was that what was used in the attack? Number 3.
Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Ziranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice.
So
One of our transport pods filled with Ziranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod. That's a weird thing to call a missile. If you didn't do it, who did? Are you rehearsing a presentation? Number 1.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, She has also
Green Snake?
barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I think I have enough to go on. I'll be on my way. So far, everything about this seems suspicious. I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and your proctologist. Anything else going terribly wrong?
No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Right. Moving on.
Hello,
Good
robot.
morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Okay, Jim Carrey.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and splendors. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident?
Apologies, this unit's conversation.
Be right back. What's up, Brew King? So, we're gonna have to have a fish sitter when we leave to New Mexico, so hopefully it survives the time we are away. It will. It will survive. It is a strong and healthy fish. Merlin. A fish by no other name. Alright. Little Merlin. Merlin the Merklin.
Is functioning intermittently.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best.
Consider finding
I mean,
a
just
human
look at
companion
this mess.
if you seek
Explosion.
Well, running a manufactory must require extraordinary, fastidiousness.
Little good that's doing us now. Little good that'll do us when Antes arrives.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit, enjoy our banter.
I'm not clear to speak. May all your theories prove true. What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Factor Metadeers cleared me. Earth directed. I'm here to find the party responsible for the attack. Abbot Newell sent me. I have a writ of investigatory inquiry. Your bishop personally sent me to Golden Ridge to help the abbot. Quit with the attitude. Number 4.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened? You've been posted here a while, right? How much do you know about the attack? Tell me about the launch process. And make it snappy. Number 2.
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I want the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Damn. Who launched it? You didn't see anything from here? Number 2.
Terminal input functions down below in operations. The low-ranking scientist who launched the pod is inside. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. May all your endeavors elicit optimal results.
Hey, all you people lurking there in the red channel, what's going on? I see y'all there. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Sunday.
Can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Oh, wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at once. Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean Initiative Alva? Well, nothing to worry about then. Just tell me what happened and I'll be out of your hair. Don't know if I've met Proctor before. What's your role here? That would be after an attack was launched under your nose and lost control here. Number 4.
Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here. That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up? What makes you think she's a sleeper agent? Though thought the order was supposed to see things like this coming. Number 3. What makes you think she's a sleeper
Within
agent?
a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
What's up, Zach? Seems pretty cut and dried. I'll track her down. Probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone. You were arguing with her earlier? What about?
Fervent professements of innocence, mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
I'm not done asking questions.
You'll forgive me if I politely defer. Well, I'd hardly depict this as a crisis. I do have a few irons in the fire. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Apologies, but auto mechanical's work is never concluded.
Party har har har. We just ordered some cheesecakes from the Cheesecakes Factory. I love cheesecake. I will eat all the cheesecake. Except for the one that is not mine. You didn't see me? Nobody saw me? Don't look at me.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Hey, what you got for me, Zappo? 20 damage resist, 25 damage resist, plasma, and 5%. Those are regular ones I can make. What's that? Plasma grenade? How about we sell all that junk? Didn't I get a grip monitor there? I sworn I did. It's bullshit. I wouldn't have been sold as junk, right? Alright, we're alright. We're alright. Keep it moving, schmoving. I want to schmove it, schmove it. Go on, suppressor.
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Do it again.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
I do.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Isn't it?
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
That's true.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Okay.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for... Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
I do. Alright. I'll take an advanced decryption key. Ooh. How you doing?
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
I'm going to continue my investigation.
I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime.
Shut your stupid face. Nobody likes you.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Beautifully acknowledges my presence, eh?
Now, this is...
That's beautiful.
Would you describe the Varadin's Calicity as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked, I shot it.
What's up, Ed?
There's
What's up,
gruel over
Bento?
the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Not in the mood for a random
You okay?
interaction, thank you.
Seem off by a few decimal points.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
I'll give you a little vertigo, won't it? Alright.
2 exemplars, dead as Pythagoras. No one's been inside operation since. Just a run-of-the-mill golden mean initiate.
Now listen to yourself. You're disproving your own substantiation. Her actions prove otherwise, I'd contend.
Lovely day for differential
Do
geometry.
your own research.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
The manufactory is anything but diminutive. It chagrins me to admit it, but the Order knows their pomp.
Investigator, may all your endeavors add to the equation.
No reason to reason with you.
No reason to reason with you is a great line, also. I have no reason to reason with you. Reasoning is taken off the table. We shall be judged and weighed and quartered. Like a chicken.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Always account for standard deviation.
I do what I must when I must. Go talk to the rest of those yahoos out front first.
Cause trouble and I will scold you. Chapter.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function.
Keep your
My only
behavior.
question
Except, are you going to be
Circumstances proceed toward
Because I
intended
have a
results.
solution that requires very little computation.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Nice weather we have been having.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Hell. Yeah, there's no way I'm making that set. Alright. Didn't think I was going to be able to make it back up. Glad I did.
Think thrice before rabble-rousing. We have numerical superiority.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
The two other initiates appear to have been shot.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who was that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Oh my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Is it now? Yeah, but sent me to find out who caused the explosion. Wait, how could you tell I'm from the Earth Directorate? Proctor Sobobodo said I should kill you. Number 1.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
So you're absolutely blameless here. You're some kind of console jockey here, right? Formerly? I heard you killed those 2 guards. Number 4.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
So you're saying Proctor Soboboda is falsely incriminating you? You seem pretty competent for someone stuck at the initiate level. Right, this is all immensely suspicious. Not sure I believe you. Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open a path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I do that and you'll come out? Sabota says you might blow this place up. You promise not to if I help you? I'll take a look. Number 2.
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
I want to smash you with this hammer. You sound like you're lying. But I'll do it anyway. Alright.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
And may all your underwear smell clean. Massages. Friendly reminder that there remains 19.8% chance of one coming face to face to cephalothorax with a arachnid of uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the manufacturing. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing one's arms, and other expressions of abject terror may only excite the creature further. So please be advised to weep silently during any chance of an unfortunate encounter. Ever the best, tenured Archivist Lelander. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas of equipment, but your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best, and at worst a source of anxiety for members of our junior faculty. As you're no doubt keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Launch records. Records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Oh yeah. Looks like the records were expunged. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Entry shows blah blah blah. Look closer. The records clearly shows that Initiate Alva launches a payload to have outpost opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Well, hello. Have an update to share with Initiate Alva?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
You two seem unexpectedly cordial.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here. And I have deemed it wise to investigate further.
Good man.
Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get. Alright, but if you're secretly spying for somebody, know that I've got my eye on you. You turn up anything else, or remember anything odd earlier? Number 3.
A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes?
Yes.
Did you find anything, dear?
The data had been purged, but the physical records said you'd launched the transport pod. Number 2.
I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination.
Lucy.
But still, even the most junior scientician knows
All
the
you
best
people on the red.
explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda? If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger. Sorry, but those conclusions all seem a little too convenient. Number 2.
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
How would someone cause a distraction? How would someone cause a distraction like that? Can we prove the launch was altered? 1.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Number 3, I want to know more about you.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Sounds good. Let's head up.
Investigator.
Weirdo.
Always account for standard deviation.
How the hell? Alright.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Yes, suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Yeah, why not?
Oh. Well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
All right, you get yourself a specialist, or a reasonable standard.
Tremendous. Why, this day may deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
And may your water always be wet.
Apologies, but an automechanical
okay, that's
never concluded.
Wonder if this kills me.
Yes, yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
You know, I imagine the actual perpetrators becoming pretty nervous right about now. I mean, they must have believed their plan was flawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply.
require medical assistance.
Who said that? Make a lucky guess. Guessing at pressure limits of uranium gas, you identify several settings that led this console to fail. This change required clearance. Nice. Who said they needed help over here? I heard you. But I don't see you. Sure. What's up, DK Flake Box? How you gentlemen doing tonight? Vent Zeranium! Alright. Zeranium vented. Steel flywheel. I think I will because I'm not an eel. Schmeal. Down below. Acabou. Okay, well, I guess that takes care of that then. Who said they needed help? You?
Order in fighting. I could get used to this. If I did not find myself in the middle of it, that is. I wonder about that initiate, Alba.
Back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Wish my own internal disquietude could be easily addressed. Maybe you can help me with some answers then. I have some questions, and you're going to answer them. Number 2.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak around right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity? Do you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred? Do you happen to know anything about this initiate, Alba? Number 3.
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on the Outpost Opportunity?
Now that you mention it, Yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Best be on my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Cool. Alright, moving on.
Show your work or shove off.
Vector's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
We don't wrap this up soon. We'll have consumers support
Circumstances proceed toward intended results. Always account for standard deviation.
You appear to present a low probability of risk. Please don't invalidate my calculation.
That's right. Thanks for the card, lady.
It is difficult for me to tell how strange Alva's situation is relative to anything else within the Order. It all seems equally inexplicable.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Yeah, boy.
Your vitals look grim, Commander.
Hello there, Octaviano. Nice name. Very strong name. Octaviano. Really rolls off the tongue there. Ooh, Reset.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything
Yes,
you need?
you are.
Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Your weirdly excessive gratitude is all the reward I required. Yes, I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is central processing. If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it from here, yes? Where were you around the time of the attack on the outpost Opportunity? What do you know about the Initiate Alva? Number 2.
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
Number 1.
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
What do you know about the Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Well, on your way out, try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
What you got for me, B? Thank you for both those things. Lag's a bit laggy right here. A patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility command systems, blah, blah, blah. Look closer. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Curious and curious. Right then. Alright, where's this one? Oh.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit
Always account for standard deviation.
May the
Transitioning.
I'm not. It's probably not best for me to talk with you.
Interesting.
May all your theories prove true.
Oh, hello, dear.
You see, I knew this wasn't the damn mission I was headed for. Shut up. Want to hear your shit? I just came all the wrong way. I've gone way back up above.
To go to the mission I really want to do. Investigate what? This down here? Tell me to go up, right? No, is it not? Alright, investigating the N-ray range. N-ray. What the hell?
Dasher is heading your way.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Well, don't let me keep you. Inform me once you've spivlicated Alva.
And may the plan guide you.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
So Svoboda doesn't seem capable of
I
engineering all this.
wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a bit. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way.
Be right back.
Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
And we are back. Careful. Yeah, she does. It's obvious she was framing you. I'm not sure she was actually involved, but you were definitely framed by someone. The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything. Number 3.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I didn't really follow any of that. Is that a good thing? Pleased to meet you, former Endpoint Delgado. I don't know what to call you now. Wait, how long have you been here undercover? The Endpoint. Wish I had a cool code name. Number 3.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
He's right. Enough pontificating. Time to make a decision. You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor's Svoboda.
I say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help. You realize you'll only get killed if you try to stop her, right? So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent here. Number 1.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Dun dun dun.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Uh-huh. If she doesn't talk, shoot her. Definitely determined. May be a bit of a stretch. I really have no idea who's to blame here, but Marisol seems pretty handy to have around. Number 3.
I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Well...
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Ah, you shot her right in the chest.
Yes, though I was aiming for her face. Little rusty. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Updating threat assessment of Marisol Delgado to high.
Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was.
As you know, I value sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend, even whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for a promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course. I await your counsel. Abbot Newell.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Let's go.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Ooh. From not identified. The attack on Outpost was meant to be to reignite active fighting between Entity's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Luvino from the start. Cooperate with Earth Directorate agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Too bad you shot her in the chest. I'm gonna go with number 3. There's a conspirator named Victor said to be operating out of local land range.
Clemens? The archivist? Ah, that follows, I suppose. Still more that I missed.
You alright? Can't tell if you're shaking or euphoric right now. Guess you can't stay here. Any idea what's next for you?
I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no? Depends what it involves. No, your way is too dangerous to have around. Number 1.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Tristan, meet us at the ship.
Very well. I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Yeah. You could say that again. I understood then, and I understand now.
Didn't keep me from doing your job for you, though, eh?
Number 2.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
All right. That's a nice thing for you to say, pal.
May fate and fortune converge.
Hmm. I think that's actually enough streaming for today. Tomorrow is Monday. May you get through it with as least pain as possible. No.